we are back at Everett Community College in Everett, Washington, site of the 2018 NWAC Basketball Championships. Hello, everybody. I'm Wes Tucker, and I'll be keeping you company throughout today's matchup between the Edmonds Tritons and the Linn-Benton Roadrunners. We've had a few fantastic games, to say the least, and we'll have another one for you right after this.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
More than a number, more than living paycheck to paycheck. You're a multitasking life engineer full of experience. That's why you belong here, where you'll find more one-on-one attention from faculty, with programs that can lead to in-demand jobs, and the support you need to get where you want to go, all at an affordable price. Get started now. Edmonds Community College, edcc.edu.
And back live at Everett Community College in Everett, Washington. Wes Tucker here keeping you company. Again, Linn-Benton will take on Edmonds in Game 3 of today's, I guess you call it an octuple header. If you're being technical, we got 8 games for you today. This is number 3. And this one pits the North 3 seed Edmonds against the number 2 seed from the South, Linn-Benton. We've had 2 fantastic games in today's activities so far. The first being a game between Clackamas and Peninsula, in which Peninsula came out victorious. The second one, a nail-biter to say the least, between the Yakima Valley Yaks and the South Puget Sound Clippers. So game 1 of the Elite 8 tomorrow is set. You can catch that at 2 p.m. Peninsula Pirates, South Puget Sound Clippers. We'll have that game for you right here on the NWAC Sports Network and STSPN. Hope to see you there. Yours truly on the call. And after this game, you can catch another fantastic matchup between the West number 4 seed and the East number 1, Centralia versus Walla Walla. And we'll go ahead and take you through the starters for today's action. For the Roadrunners, Trent Van Clev, Trey Ecker, Taylor Jensen, Bailey Evers, and Cooper Gitzfrid. For the Tritons, Jake Higgins, Raven Frazier, Zach Walton, Rotosh Matu, and Lauren Lacasse. So we look forward to some great basketball. We got a chance to talk with Coach Everett from the Roadrunners team, talking about just how deep their bench is, how they play 12, 13 guys and don't give a lot of second looks to their opponents. So we'll look forward to seeing how that plays out. We weren't able to scrounge up any interviews with some Edmonds players, but nonetheless, we look forward to a fantastic matchup. Again, this matchup will determine who will play the winner of our next game in the Elite 8. And introductions are about to wrap up here. And as things are wrapping up, we'd like to remind you that today's game is brought to you by the Northwestern Athletic Conference. Be sure to check out the NWAC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And be sure to visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on stats, scores, schedules, and more. So things about wrapping up again as we just await the Roadrunners to be introduced. Our PA address announcer, Pete Richmeyer, been doing a fantastic job all tournament so far. Look forward to having him back next weekend for the Final Four and championship games. And you can catch all those on STSPN as well as the NWAC Sports Network. And while introductions are finishing, we'd like to remind you again, today's game brought to you by Clark College. Clark College in Vancouver, Washington is enrolling for spring quarter. Whether you want to advance your career, complete a degree, or earn your high school diploma, Clark College can help you reach your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. The referees have made their way onto the court, just awaiting the break of the Linn-Benton huddle. And we're just about ready for tip-off. All set for the Tritons. Big number 24, Rotashima 2. He'll face off against big number 14, Cooper Gitzfried. And we're just about ready to get going. Ball is up and away we go. No contest there. Gonna have to get up pretty early to get past the 6'9" sophomore Matu. So on the outside, moving in now, pushing the paint and trying to grab two from mid-range was Gitzfried. And now with it is Frazier. Frazier with the quick bounce pass out to the left. Go to Lacasse, who's pushing up now, and a quick two from Lacasse. Wasting no time is Van Cleve. And a quick turnover. Again, we've had a couple of fantastic games so far today. If you missed any action, you can catch the archive games through the NWAC Sports Channel YouTube page or stspn.com. And coming up a court again, and look at that. Looked to be a little bit of yoga that time from Jensen, but not able to complete it. They look for Lacasse up near the net. With it now is Zach Walton. And to the line we go for the first free throws of this contest. No, pardon, we're going to go to the baseline. Apologies, everybody at home. And stolen away and kept in play. And collected by Frazier. Frazier staring down Trent Van Cleve. They get it over to a two. And here's a long three, no good. And foul call, and back to the baseline we go. That foul on Taylor Jensen, that's his first personal foul. Team's second. As Frazier looks to put it in play. And 5 seconds have gone by, so a turnover, Linn-Benton basketball. Nobody on the Edmonds team able to get open, resulting in the 5-second violation. Van Cleef on the outside. Finds his teammate Ecker. And now Van Cleef for three. No good. Rebound taken by Walton. Walton gets it up to Frazier. Frazier pushing up and will collect a couple of free throws. That foul going to be on Ecker. That is Ecker's second personal, third team foul. And Frazier goes to the line. Frazier is a 64.7% free throw shooter. Drains the first one easy. And now we await shot number two. Up. And no good. Rebound that time collected by Jensen. Immediately gave it off to Van Cleef. Jensen again with it. They go out to Evers. And here's a three. Courtesy, no. And another foul. And that foul on Higgins, that's his first personal, results in a Linn-Benton throw-in from the baseline. They go on the outside again, finding Cooper Gitzfried. And Jensen for two, easy. Frazier wasting no time. Outside, gets it to his teammate Lacasse. And they go to Frazier. Frazier pushes up, takes a step back. Lacasse feigns three. Gives over to Higgins. Shot clock down to 12. Pushing the matter now, and up to the net was Walton. But he collects a foul. So Walton will go to the line. Walton a 70%er when it comes to free throws. Shot up and good. Good one Bruins so far, a 4-2 score here early in the first half. Edmonds with the early advantage. And the second free throw is good. Wasting no time and getting it out to Van Cleef. Charging up, and look at the defense by Matu. Not in my house, he says. And now a throw-in for the Roadrunners. And here's a long three. Off the rim, no good, ends up in the hands of Lacasse. Pushing up, Walton, no good. Well, a couple of fast breaks off of a possible scoring opportunity, and another good rebound by Lacasse. Lacasse feigned three, goes out to Higgins. Higgins goes to Matu, and stolen away. Quick 3-on-2. They go the mid-range game, and ends up off the rim. No good. Frazier able to collect it. Frazier across center court. They go to Walton. Walton gives over to Matu. Matu was trying to find Frazier, instead goes to Lacasse. Lacasse pushing up and collecting two. A 5-point lead for Edmonds now. 7-2 is your score. Adam Harvey in the game for the Roadrunners. And Evers on the outside. Here's a long three, and it's good, courtesy of Trent Van Cleef. So Frazier directing traffic before he crosses half court. Staring down Van Cleef, goes outside to Walton. Walton tries to go into Lacasse, and instead ends up in the hands. Oh, goodness. Ends up in the hands of Harvey, and he wasn't able to finish it off. And an obvious travel that time from Walton. called without hesitation. And today's officials for this game, Jim Appleby, Travis Payne, and Brandon Walker are doing the work. And the Roadrunners bring it in. Morsa with the rock, hands it over to Harvey. Harvey inside. And they go back out to Morsa. Brandt will go back out to Harvey. Harvey for a long two, no good. And ending up with it now is Thomas Doyle, the freshman out of Seattle, Washington. And up it goes, but no points from Higgins, and swatted away by Walton. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Roadrunner basketball just in front of the media table. Again, we have a timeout on the court, so away we step, but don't go anywhere. More basketball after this.
No obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a guard engineer.
Jet City Roller Derby brings the sport of roller derby to Snohomish County. Tickets for Jet City's 11th season are now available with doubleheader bouts at Edmonds Community College featuring a family-friendly environment and a beer garden. Find a skater handing out flyers to receive a discount off entry at the next bout. So things continue now, as on the outside with it is Morsa. Morsa facing down Doyle, and they dump it off in the middle now to Brandt, and that shot's up, no good. Rebound by Devin Price, freshman out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Sophomore out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And Higgins feigns three, moves up, tries a mid-range two, but it is rejected. And away we go again. Outside Harvey, they go up, and an easy two collected by Carter Flora. Doyle using a setup screen. And no. So away goes Morsa again outside. Long three, and no good this time from Brandt. Doyle with the rock. Gives over to his teammate Morris. And Doyle trying to get it over the back. No good, but it will be Triton's basketball as we are tied at 7 now. It's been a very competitive first half. Been a few competitive games to say the least. One true barn burner just a game ago. A 1-point differential separated it. And here goes Doyle. Doyle tries to give it into Price, and the ball's still up in the air. Walton finally comes away with it and not able to put it away, but there's a foul. And that foul is going to be on Riley Davis, resulting in a couple of shots for Walton. Shot is up and good. Again, Walton a 70%er when it came to free throws in the regular season. And it's good. Morsa with the rock. Screen set up nicely by Brandt. Outside setting up Davis. They go in. Davis trying to get underneath the net and pushing up and driving for two is Getsfried. And here's now an opportunity for Thomas Doyle. Finds Lacasse. Lacasse tries to get it to Walton. Walton nearly misplays it. Lacasse, contested three, no good. Ends up in the hands of Getsfried. Morso with the basketball. They go outside. Here's a shot from Davis, no good. Walton takes it away. Doyle, and here's a shot for three, no good this time, coming from Morris. Edmonds retains possession. And a foul. And that foul is going to go against Cooper Getsfried. It's the sixth foul committed by the Roadrunners in this half. Walton on the outside, hands it off to Doyle. Feigning three and giving it off to Hutt. Walton for three. No good that time. Nearly stolen away, but ends up in the hands of Morsa. Davis with the rock, gives it back to Morsa. Contested three. Bank is open for Morsa. A 12-9 lead for the Roadrunners. Hutt with it, they go back to Doyle. Doyle will go to Morris. And they try to get to Morris again for three. Drain. Tied at 12. And Davis is going to try a three of his own, and no good. Doyle coming away with the rebound. Give it up. Go across, and shot from Morris, no good. Hutt comes away with the offensive rebound. Higgins outside. Here's Morris, and a block up there, so that's going to give three shots to Morris. And Morris is an 83% shooter. Shooting three, and he'll miss the first one. Just about done with the first 10 minutes. And now a timeout will be called as not a timeout, some substitutions coming in as two of the three shots have been missed. Morris, one more opportunity, and gets that one on a bank. With it now, Van Cleve. And there's a lot of shoving going on out there. And this time, getting called for it is Frazier. And that's the first personal on Frazier. The second team foul. Pushing up now, Van Cleve. No good, and rebound got. Here comes a three from downtown. Bailey Evers comes away with those 3 points. 15-13 is the score. So 1-and-1 opportunity for Morris, and he'll drain the first. A bucket here ties us at 15, and there you have it. Van Cleve up the near sideline. They bring it in to Ivers, and taken away by Walton. Walton feeds Morris for 3, no. But Hutt is there, collecting the offensive rebound and 2 points. And that one's out of bounds. It will remain in possession. No, it's going to be Edmonds basketball. And a timeout will be taken. So away we step again, but don't go anywhere. Close one with under 10 minutes to play. Be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit nwacsports.org for the most up-to-date information on schedules, stats, scores, and more. Back now at Everett Community College, a 2-point game, just under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. And Morris finds Walton getting out of a sticky situation. They go backwards, and going with it is Van Cleve, and he'll put it in for 2. We're tied at 17. They go to Frazier. Frazier over to Morris. Morris pushing up, and look at that! Alley-oop! Matu comes away with the points on a fantastic assist by Morris. And here's a quick mid-range 2, no good, and it will go out of bounds. It's going to be Edmonds basketball. Again, fans, stick around. Our octuple header continues approximately a half hour after this game is over. Get a chance to see Centralia take on Walla Walla as Sweet 16 play continues. Step back, shot for 3, nowhere close. And now moving it up, and 2 points and 1 where Cooper gets free. So 3-point play opportunity as Gitsfried goes to the line. Lines it up. Shot is up and good. So capitalizing on the 3-point opportunity, and checking in now is Matt Ismay for the Roadrunners. Boy, and Coach Everett was not lying. Seen a lot of faces checking in and out frequently so far in the first half. Walton playing a little bit of catch now with Higgins. And Frazier pushing. They go to Lacasse, who puts it in for 2. And here's a long 3, and that's good. Cooper gets freed. 23-21. Lacasse pushing up and gets another 2. Back and forth we go, and here comes a foul. And they're going to say that it's on Frazier. Oh, correction, it's on Matu. That's his first personal. So Jensen will go to the line to shoot a couple. First throw up, and no good. Braden Ford will check into the game. He'll replace gets freed. Second shot from Jensen is good. 24-23 the score. Frazier with the basketball. Takes a step back, gives to Lacasse, to Higgins, who gives right back to Walton. Lacasse goes back again. And out of bounds off the hand of Van Cleve. Matu trying to get it over to Frazier. So 12 seconds on the shot clock, 7:38 remaining in the half. Looking for an opening, finds Higgins, shot clock down to 10. They find Frazier again. Shot clock at 5. Here's a shot from Higgins, and it's going to be fouled upon the shot, so 3 shots for Higgins. And now a emergency drill is happening at Everett Community College. We're getting it over the PA system. So a little confusion on the court now. Although the PA has assured us that if this were a real emergency, there would be first responders on the scene. And so it looks like they're going to clear the court for a moment. This is truly one of the most interesting timeouts I've seen in my broadcasting career. So while we get this figured out, we'll step away for a quick second, but don't go anywhere. Things are getting interesting at Everett Community College.
Yo, ready to play?
My name is John Archuleta, and I'm a loan service bankruptcy officer with STCU. I help members that are struggling with their financial obligations. A lot of times people feel as if they're not good enough. Their finances are telling them that they should have known better. Our goal really is the financial health and well-being of the member. We are our members are us. We don't have investors here. We're not protecting the investor's bottom line. No matter what's going on, we're dealing with people's lives. I'm John Archuleta, and STCU is here for good.
Today's game brought to you by Pierce College. Celebrating 50 years of possibilities realized, Pierce College is here to guide you to student success. With more than 60 programs of study at Pierce College is a fit for you, your life, and your schedule, including short-term certificate programs, transfer degrees, and even baccalaureate degrees. Pierce provides flexible degree options to help you on your path, and your pathway is clear at Pierce College. So as things are cleared up on the court at Everett Community College, it might as well get a little EVCC trivia in there. Your question: why do some of the region's best athletes choose Everett Community College each year? The answer: look around you. they get to use this gym. Register now for spring classes at evcc.edu. So everything has been settled, and Higgins still at the line. Missed the first shot before the emergency drill started, and drains the second. And a correction, he's going to shoot 2 more. The first one was nullified. So 2 for 2 so far. Opportunity here for a 2-point lead. And it's good, 3 for 3. So Van Cleve playing a little bit of catch with Taylor Jensen. We go on the outside. Van Cleve will give it out to Ismay. Right back to Van Cleve. Shot clock at 5. Van Cleve needs to get something up quick, and intercepted by Walton. They go to Frazier, and Frazier gets around the block, goes up, and does not succeed in drawing a foul. Instead, hits the linoleum hard. And there's a rebound and points courtesy of Riley Davis. So now we're all tied up at 26, 6.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Lacasse looking for an open man, finds Matu. Matu up and good for 2 of his own. And here comes Van Cleve. They go outside to Jensen. Jensen took a quick step back. With it now is Ford, and they go back to Van Cleve. Jensen pushing back. Shot from Davis, no good. Rebound, Lacasse. Frazier wasting no time. Full head of steam, and out of bounds, it'll be Triton basketball. So Jacob Sundquist will check in for the Roadrunners as Frazier has the basketball, gives over to Lacasse. Lacasse pushing up for 2, no good. And Sundquist comes away with the rebound right off the bench. Here comes Van Cleve. Outside, shot for 3 is no good from Ismay. Davis trying to go for 2 and finally puts one away. Walton looking for an opportunity, hits Matu. They go back to Higgins now on the far sideline, nearing the corner. And Lacasse was setting up a screen. And they're going to go ahead and call the foul on Ismay. So it'll be a couple of shots for Walton. Walton from the line, ready for his first shot, and it's easy, no problem. And Morsa will check back in for the Roadrunners. Second shot now from Walton. And Jensen comes down with the rebound. And Morsa for 3, drains it. And Lacasse called on an easy travel. An unfortunate turnover there, and here's the opportunity Linn-Benton's been needing to widen the margin. 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Morsa trying to make his way around Lacasse. They go to Jensen, and Jensen's not able to finish it. Lacasse on the rebound. It's going to go out to Walton. Walton moving up the court, go outside. Higgins, uncontested 3. Splashdown from downtown. And Jensen gets over to Davis. Davis directing traffic. Goes to Morsa. Morsa pushes up, then decides against it. Sundquist trying to push the paint. They go back to Morsa again and not able to get the shot off. Matu comes away with it. Here goes Frazier. 1-on-2 opportunity. Passes backwards. And they're going to get Frazier for charging. And so a timeout is called. So away we step, 4:16 remaining in a 1-point contest.
Strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence. I trust my gut. No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership.
I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Today's game brought to you by STCU. STCU salutes the community colleges of Washington for helping students achieve their educational and career goals for more than 50 years. When it comes to your financial goals, join the not-for-profit financial cooperative that serves members throughout Washington. So a 1-point game here, a 32-31 score, 4:10 remaining in the first half of this ball game. Step back and mid-range 2 is good. So again, the lead trading back and forth. You can credit that one to Harvey. And Doyle gives off to Higgins. Higgins over to Walton. Walton to Lacasse. And now Walton directing traffic. Doing battle with Harvey. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Walton over to Higgins. Higgins feigns 3, moves out, goes for the mid-range 2, and that's good. Moving his way around, opportunity here for Gitzfried, who's not able to finish it off. Walton comes away with the rebound, now making his way across half court. Goes to Higgins, who's going just to his left on the far sideline. Steps free, shot is no good, and the rebound is taken in by Ivers. And just able to keep it in, but Lacasse is on the receiving end. And here's Doyle with the rock. Pushing up, has to fall back, goes to Walton. Walton contested 3, no good, off the back of the rim, and that's gonna be Edmonds basketball. .243 remaining in the first half. A 1-point contest, 34-33. Doyle with the rock. Finds Walton. Walton to Lacasse. Lacasse out to Higgins. Screen set up, trying to find an open man. And Walton wide open 3, splash down from downtown. And a timeout taken. So away we step again. Things heating up in Everett, Washington.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
So back we get to the action. A 37-33 game. Edmonds with the advantage. And it's been a very close one thus far. And Linn-Benton will bring it back into play. Morsa with the rock, gives off to Jensen. Jensen with a mid-range 2-shot, no good. But a foul on the play will send Jensen to the line. And that foul is going to be on Walton. That's his first personal foul. So Jensen will shoot once again. And drains that one. So Doyle from the baseline will look for an open man. Finds Higgins. Higgins being double teamed. They go right back to Doyle. Outside set up. And Walton wide open three. Splash down from downtown. Edmonds widening the gap as we approach the last 2 minutes of play. And now 2 shots will be taken by Van Cleve. So Van Cleve at the line to shoot. First one up and in. (40-37) would be the score if he drains this bucket. And no, he won't. So we stay a 2-possession ball game. Walton with the rock, trying to work his way around Harvey. Shot up for 2, no good. Coming away with it is Van Cleve. Van Cleve wasting no time, underhanded lob down the court. They go outside. Jensen pushing up and is fouled. A minute and 18 remaining in the first half. Has been a dandy to say the least. 40-36 the score. 2 more shots for Jensen. First one up, and no, it was a 1-and-1 and does not happen. And here's Doyle dancing around the outside. Higgins over to Walton. Walton, mid-range 2, no good. Jensen has it stolen and can't stay in bounds is Doyle. So with just under 60 seconds remaining in the first half, it's a 40-36 game, and a timeout will be called. So we'll step away. Conclusion of the first half after this. So just under a minute remaining in the first half of this contest. Again, this one pitting the number 3 seed from the north, Edmonds, and the number 2 seed from the south, Linn-Benton. So ball is in play. Clock continues to count down, and Van Cleve moves the ball across half court. Finds Gitzfried. And here's a mid-range 2 that is not going to pan out. And Jensen's able to come away with it. And again, not able to finish it off. Lacasse on the rebound. About 5-second difference between, pardon, a 7-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Walton with the rock. Walton assessing the situation. Shot clock is down to 5. Shot clock at 2, and the shot out of bounds off of Linn-Benton. And no, they're going to say that the clock expired before that pass to the Linn-Benton player was official. So 5 seconds. Pushing up is Van Cleve. They give off to Jensen. Jensen for 3. Swatted, and down comes the ball, and that is how the first half will come to an end. A nail biter so far, a 2-possession game, 40-36.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them, and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.
And we're back at Everett Community College in Everett, Washington, and I made a couple new friends from the Centralia Trailblazers men's team. How are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you? How are you doing?
Doing all right. Do you mind telling the folks back home who you are?
I'm Austin Curry. I'm Marcus Gilson.
All right, well, it's great to have you guys up here. So you guys, coming out of the West, number 4, you guys get the pleasure of playing the East seed number 1, Walla Walla. Have you gotten a chance to see them at all before today?
Yeah, we actually played them early on in the Clackamas tournament. So
how'd that work out?
It was a tough one.
Tough one?
Yeah.
All right, so what are you going to change in your approach to them this time in the Sweet 16?
Definitely just put our hands up on defense, run them off the three-point line. That's our plan, really.
All right, so killing the range is going to be your key to the game here?
Definitely.
All right, and what about yours?
Rebounding. Got to get out and rebound, push the tempo a little bit, get up and down.
All right, awesome. And we've seen a couple of fantastic games here so far in the Sweet 16. I got a nail-biter the game before, a 76-75 finish. It looks like we're in store for another one.
Yeah, right.
So you guys thinking that we're going to see something similar in your contest against Walla Walla?
We're going to hope. We're going to push it. We're going to see what we can do.
All right, awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you guys up here.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Look forward to seeing them, and we'll be right back after this.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings. Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya! Right at it, right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
And back at Everett Community College, and you know what? I decided to make a couple of friends from Walla Walla as well. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
All right, awesome. You mind telling the folks back home who you are?
I'm Landon Radliff.
I'm Trey Stiller.
All right, so you guys get to play the number 4 seed coming out of the West Centralia. You got a chance to play him earlier in the Clackamas tournament. Ended up a good win for you guys. So are you guys going to change anything in your strategy going against them here in the Sweet 16?
No, we're just going to do the same thing we did the first time. We're not going to overlook them just because we beat them the first time, though. We're going to attack them. We're going to take our game plan. We're just going to execute it and see how it turns out.
And talking with a couple of Trailblazers just a few minutes ago, they said that the range is something that they're going to have to stop in your guys' game. So is range going to be the biggest part of the game? Or are you guys going to try to rush the paint a little more than usual?
No, we got to play inside out. If we get the big guys going, helps the outside game going too. So.
Right, awesome. We've seen a lot of close games today. I'm sure you saw the 76-75 finish.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like we're in store for another good one here.
Yep.
So you think we're going to see something similar to that in your game against Centralia?
Hopefully not. Hopefully we get out to a good start, and we play some good defense, and our offense is clicking. So hopefully we can get out to a good jump and have some breathing room.
All right, awesome. Well, it was great to meet you guys.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck, and we'll see them game after this, approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this matchup. We'll be right back with the conclusions after this.
Historic, unique, exciting. As challenges continue to test the mettle of Americans, your community has to depend on willing citizens just like you to answer the call and respond to local disasters and other times of crisis. You may be surprised to find out who we are and what we do. In fact, it could actually be your story too. The Air National Guard.
From the arrival of the first colonies in the New World until today, communities across America have depended on their own local patriotic citizens to be available for extraordinary challenges as a part-time militia guard. For over 300 years, they have been in every war and rushed to the scene of every natural disaster. At the turn of the 20th century, when airplanes were used for various military needs, the state National Guard units flew for domestic use as well as preparing for wartime needs.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
It soon became clear that the professional use of aircraft was very important to the United States. After World War II, Congress created the United States Air Force and transformed the aviation units at local guard units into the Air National Guard. Now, in more than 130 communities across the United States, the Air National Guard covers a wide variety of jobs, nearly 200 part-time and full-time career opportunities. Each location can host any number of unique missions, and each one of these missions includes many exciting jobs waiting for you to master.
As our name suggests, air means you could be involved with aviation efforts, including space and cyberspace, volunteering for both state and federal needs. An excellent example is the Combat Air Patrol mission. The units assigned to this vital mission have fighters that are on alert, ready to scramble at a moment's notice, protecting local communities from aircraft entering unauthorized airspace. But not just pilots are involved. Munition specialists, aircraft mechanics, and airfield operations specialists are needed to keep these missions flying.
Nowadays, everything is very high quality electronics and very digitized. So what I do is I maintain and make sure these F-16s have the correct components, have the highest upgraded digital systems installed.
In recent years, through remote technologies, serving overseas may actually take place at your local Air Guard unit. You could be protecting ground troops overseas or carrying out other missions through remote piloted aircraft and space satellite operations. As a part of the elite battlefield airmen units, you could be selected and trained to operate alongside all other special operations forces. With your rigorous training and exceptional talents, you could be expected to go beyond the front lines, identifying enemy targets, protecting troop movements against ambushes, and rescuing military and civilian personnel trapped behind enemy lines. The Air Guard also has several units where medics are trained and involved in aeromedical evacuation, a specialized flying triage mission, stabilizing and protecting military members and civilians injured during any number of conflicts or natural disasters. And since all of these operations occur in the air, a variety of weather specialists, from traditional weather forecasting all the way to battlefield weather specialists, are needed to ensure operations are conducted safely and successfully.
We are the Air National Guard, and national means that you will be serving our local communities and states by responding to the needs of your state's governor as well as national interests. We have the unique honor of being on the front lines of protecting and responding to the American homeland and its needs. You will be challenged and tested using the skills you learned in the Air National Guard to respond to emergencies from local flooding relief to attacks here in the United States. As a battlefield airman at home, direct rescue operations to fellow Americans in distress is a duty that you are proud to carry out, as they rely on your quick thinking and extensive training to return them to their loved ones safely. Or you could be on the front line, using your extensive medical training to treat.
Today's game brought to you by Clark College. Clark College in Vancouver, Washington is enrolling for spring quarter. Whether you want to advance your career, complete a degree, or earn a high school diploma, Clark College can help you on your way to your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. So about ready to get things going again from Everett Community College. Wes Tucker here keeping you company. Again, this is game 3 of our octuple header. Be sure to stick around as Centralia will take on Walla Walla. That game slated to start at 2. And here comes Frazier. We'll start things off in the second half. Again, a 40-36 game. Edmonds with the advantage, and Linn-Benton with an opportunity for 2. So again, it has been a back and forth battle all game. We expect nothing less here in the second half. Walton with the rock. Goes outside, Lacasse feigns 3, pushes up. Matu, no good. And a big fight for the ball. Coming away with it is Evers. Gives it over. And here comes Jensen for 2. So Frazier up the near sideline. Being closely guarded by Van Cleve. And nearly stolen, but Frazier able to get it back somehow. Higgins feigns 3. Go up, Lacasse for 2. So trading points back and forth. Van Cleve nearly had the ball stolen by Walton. Shot clock at 15. Give off to Taylor Jensen. Outside, Van Cleve. Not even close. Jensen an opportunity. They go out to Van Cleve again. He's pushing this time. Falls back. Shot coming from downtown. That time from Gitzfried, but nothing happening. Walton comes away with the basketball. They give to Lacasse. Lacasse right back to Walton. Walton pushing up for 2. Yes, sir. So the Roadrunners still trailing by 2. Edmonds comes out of halftime, firing on all cylinders. Stolen away by Walton. Walton is all alone with 1 defender. And puts it away for an easy 2. Jensen, her 3 from the corner, no. And Higgins comes away with the ball. And the give is over to Walton. They cross half court, give right back to Higgins. Higgins into Matu. And the 6'9" Matu not able to put that one away. And they're going to call the foul. This time looks to be on Frazier. That's Frazier's 3rd personal foul. And from the far sideline, just next to the Roadrunner bench, is where Van Cleve will bring the ball back in play. Ball in the hands of Evers. Van Cleve take a step back. Ecker, and now Van Cleve. Long shot, bank is open. Walton pushing up, and good defense up front that time from Getzfried. And they go out and not able to handle it. It's going to be Roadrunner basketball. And Higgins can't believe it, claiming that the last person to have contact with it was Getzfried. So Van Cleve puts it in, and a quick 2 after that, courtesy of Bailey Evers. Frazier on the outside finds Lacasse. Lacasse, Matu. And now Walton directing traffic, gives back to Higgins. Shot clock at 5. Up and in for 2. Walton's on fire. Go outside. With it now is Ecker. Finds Van Cleve. And Jensen to Van Cleve. No good. Rebound. It's going to be won by Lacasse. Frazier pushing up. They go to Lacasse. Lacasse able to keep it in, and just off the hand of Walton into the hands of Taylor Jensen. Jensen goes over to Ecker for 3. Splashdown. We are tied at 48. Very fast-paced second half thus far. Lacasse over to Matu. Matu gives over to Walton. Matu setting up a screen. Walton for 3. Yes, sir. Well, we've seen a lot of competitive basketball today and plenty more to come. And here's a contested 3. No good. Rebound Walton. And Walton is tripped up by Ecker. And a lot of displeasure being expressed from the Linn-Benton bench, and a timeout will be called. So a fast-paced second half. We played 5.5 minutes of it. We'll be right back after this. Today's game brought to you by Pierce College. Celebrating 50 years of possibilities realized, Pierce College is here to guide you to student success. With more than 60 programs of study at Pierce College is a fit for you, your life, and your schedule, including short-term certificate programs, transfer degrees, and even baccalaureate degrees. Pierce provides flexible degree options to help you on your path, and your pathway is clear at Pierce College. So exhilarating second half basketball as Edmonds starts out with possession, a 51-48 game. And it's Doyle who gets it across half court, gives over to Higgins. Higgins over to Walton. And Walton will draw the foul. And that foul is on Getzfried. So Walton will get 2 shots from the line. And getting a little spillage cleaned up over there on the other side of half court. And this time we'd like to remind you, be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. First free throw from Walton is in there with no issues. So we'll set up for the second shot. Up and good. Morsa. It's the ball over to Harvey. Harvey over to Jensen. Jensen gets it right over to Riley, who gives it right back to Harvey. Harvey feigns 3. Takes a step back, gives to Jensen. Jensen over to Riley, and that's going to go off the knee of Matu, out of bounds. So doing the honors will be Morsa from the Triton's baseline. 13:52 remaining in this contest. Morsa finds a man open, and that's Getzfried. Morsa again to Harvey. Morsa rushing up, gives it to Riley in time for 2. So now we'll see what the rebuttal's like from Edmonds. Doyle pushing up, and look at that. The little guy can play the paint as good as anybody. Harvey looking for somebody open. Goes backwards, finds Jensen. They go to Riley. Riley pushing up for 2, no good. Matu on the rebound. And they'll give to Doyle to bring across. Higgins looking for an opportunity, pushing up and off the backboard, no good. Harvey comes down with it. And here comes Jensen. And a foul. That foul on Jake Higgins. His second personal. And the shot from Jensen's good. So Jensen ready for shot number 2. It's up and good. Matu will do the honors from his own baseline. Gives over to Doyle. Doyle in contention with Morso. Morso lets him through. Matu with the easy layup. And now Morso on the outside gives to Riley, and Riley puts it in for 2 of his own. So back-to-back here. And losing it is Morris. He'll recover, however, and get it over to Doyle. Shot clock at 16 seconds. Higgins back to Matu. Matu on the outside, stolen away by Morsa. Morsa one-on-one and doesn't happen. However, the rebound is taken care of by Flora. So back to a one-point contest. And not able to do anything with it that time is Morris. It'll go out of bounds and will be Roadrunner basketball. 11:24 remaining in the contest. The winner will go on to face the winner of our next game between Centralia and Walla Walla. Morsa trying to work his way around Frazier. On the outside now, Brandt. That one off the hand of Harvey is going to be, oh no, they're saying there was a push. Saying that it came from Morris. It's Morris's first personal, third team. They go to Brandt. Brandt inside and put away by Flora. So Linn-Benton reclaims the lead. Here comes Frazier.
First foul on Linn-Benton, number 11, Christopher Warside. 13 foul.
So it's going to be Triton basketball from the Roadrunner baseline. Ball comes in, they go on the outside, it's stolen away by Riley. Here goes Harvey, and it's in for two. And now Walton with the basketball. They go back to Frazier. And stolen away again. And they're going to call a timeout as soon as they get possession, so wise timeout. We step away, just under 10.5 left to play in the second half.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
SDCU congratulates the coaches, athletes, and fans enjoying today's matches. As a financial cooperative funded by teachers, we salute your efforts on the court and in the classroom. Students, workers, and residents of Washington are invited to join our not-for-profit credit union. So getting ready to rock and roll again, it's going to be Triton basketball from the near sideline just to the left of the media table. Frazier. Over to Walton. Walton to Matu. And Walton will get it right back. Pushing up. Mid-range. Too easy. Back to a one-point contest. Jensen with the basketball. Riley looking for opportunity, and Frazier will collect his fourth foul. So Frazier in a little bit of foul trouble now. And timeout. So we step away again. Just under 10 minutes to play.
Keith Appleton, Education Outreach Officer at STCU. I have been labeled as frugal. I'm more motivated by saving money than I am about spending money. I essentially have had the same vehicle for nearly half of my life. It's absolutely practice what you preach. One of my passions is mountain biking, and one of the ways that I can afford to have a quality mountain bike is by cutting expenses in other areas of my life. STCU has given me an opportunity to share things that I've learned with the community. I'm Keith Appleton, and STCU is here for good.
And a big welcome back as we're about ready to get things up and rolling again, as you get a look at a couple of key plays here coming into the second half. It's been a hard-fought game and a one-point game now. About 10 minutes remaining, and Riley for three. So lead extended a bit. It's now a two-possession game as Doyle's trying to make his way in, trying to get it over to Matu, and it's going to be Roadrunner basketball. Morsa with the rock, moving it across half court. We'll see which team is running out of gas as the final 10 minutes continue to tick away. Jensen with the ball, try to go outside. Riley feints three, pushes in for two. And Morris trying to set something up and overshoots his teammate. So things continue to get interesting. Jensen will throw it into Morsa. Morsa right back to Jensen. Jensen will go right back again. Riley with the rock. Jensen pushing up. Gives to Sundquist. And it's going to be Triton basketball. Exactly 9 minutes remaining in this matchup. And a reminder to stick around approximately a half hour after this game is over. We'll have another Sweet 16 matchup between Walla Walla and Centralia. Doyle with the rock. Finds Walton. Walton assessing the situation, trying to direct traffic. And there's going to be a foul on Jensen. That's Jensen's second personal. Walton with the rock, gives off to Doyle. Doyle pushing up and no good. Jensen outside, Ecker for three. No good. Walton comes away with the rebound. Still a two-possession game. Walton out to Higgins. Higgins feigns three. Runs into his teammate Matu. Little miscommunication. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pushing up, and now Doyle takes a step back, gives to Matu. Matu right back to Higgins. Higgins now on the near corner, goes up for two, and just beats the shot clock, but no points. Jensen take a couple steps back, gives it to Morsa. Morsa and now Ecker. Ecker gives it up in, and coming away with the rebound is Getzfried. And now the Tritons will reclaim possession. Matu will do the honors. So waiting on the blessing of the official, and now we have it. Matu into Doyle. And Doyle moving his way across half court. With it now, Doyle again. They go outside Higgins. Walton pushing up and not able to finish it off. Walton's frustrated there. Looked for a foul, but didn't get it. And Edmonds will get the possession now on a turnover. Doyle squaring up with Van Cleve. Van Cleve finds his way around the screen set up by Higgins, but the ball's given to Matu. Doyle to Walton, and Walton can't finish it off. And there's a foul. And that foul on Jensen is his third personal. Team's fifth. Shot is up and good on the first one. Devin Price collects his first point of the day. Trying to make it two here. And there it is. Van Cleve able to get it all the way across the court to his teammate. That, of course, being Abers. Shot clock at 16 seconds. And they're going to call Getzfried for the foul. And that's the third personal on Cooper Getzfried. So Higgins will bring the ball back in play, finds Walton. Walton directing traffic as we enter the final 6 minutes of play. Matu for three. Bricked. And now Walton gives right back to Matu. Matu up for two, no good. Good rebound by Doyle. Walton once again. Walton pushing up, and it does not draw the foul. Away goes Van Cleve and collects two. On the outside, Price, and now Higgins. Higgins with the rock. They give in to Price. Price up and no good. No foul either. And Higgins for three. Splashdown. And timeout called by Edmonds. So we step away. 5:18 to play. A two-possession game.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Soldiers in the Guard's intelligence field gather information on the enemy using a variety of tactics. Scanning foreign communications, conducting interrogations, and debriefing friendly contacts, all while delivering and coordinating data to help allies on the battlefield or stop civil emergencies. The enemy can't hide from Guard intelligence.
Fans, follow the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, be sure to visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on scores, stats, schedules, and more. So a good one brewing here, 67-61. Linn-Benton with a 2-possession advantage, 5:18 left to play in the game. Winner of this game will play the winner of our next contest between Centralia and Walla Walla. Our other Elite 8 matchup on this side of the bracket's already set. That's Peninsula and South Puget Sound. And here's a heavy throw over to Harvey. They go outside, takes a step back. Man with it now is Van Cleve. Van Cleve gives it back to Jensen. Jensen pushing up, backtracks. Van Cleve for 3, and looks like Matu got a finger on it. And here comes Frazier. Frazier with a little pitch to Higgins. And there's a foul. This time it's going to be on Van Cleve. That's Van Cleve's first personal, the 7th team foul. So 1-and-1 opportunity. And now some controversy on who the shooter will be. And now they've sent both teams to the bench so they can settle this. Again, the question is, who should be shooting the 1-and-1? Well, Roadrunners seem to think it should be Frazier, and Higgins went to the line to shoot for the Triton, so we'll see who comes out once all this is done. Taking a quick look over there at the officials table. But again, be sure to tune in. Another great basketball game just around the corner between the Centralia Trailblazers and the Walla Walla Warriors. Well, I tell you, I love saying that 5 times fast. Walla Walla Warriors. And it looks like everything has been settled now. We'll get everybody situated in the key. And it will be Frazier shooting the 1-and-1, which seemed like the right call from up here at least. I was wondering why Higgins made his way to the line. Score currently stands at 67-64. Edmonds trying to close this gap and try to take the lead. 4:49 remaining in the contest. Shot is up, but no good, and down it goes in the hands of Jensen, and Jensen just able to stay in bounds, is being swarmed. And it's going to be a timeout taken, so we step away again, but don't go anywhere. More coming your way after this. .445 remaining in the second half of play. And it is going to be Roadrunner basketball as Jensen looks to get it in past Walton. Finds a teammate out there, gives over to Harvey. Harvey and Matu one-on-one, they'll wait. Now with it, Van Cleve. Van Cleve puts it up. And Harvey takes it back. And Matu being careful not to get a foul. But 2 points scored, 69-64 the score. Walton pushing up and draws the foul. And a correction, as it'll be Roadrunner basketball from the baseline. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the second half of play. 4 minutes and 6 seconds to be exact. Rowe comes in, they get it over to Van Cleve. Van Cleve with a hefty huck down the court, and Matu not able to stop that layup from Harvey. Frazier getting some orders from the bench. They give to Matu. Frazier pushing up, they go Walton. Walton steps back, gives to Higgins. Higgins! Contested three, not happening. Frazier comes away with it on the rebound from Matu. And up it goes for two. 71-66. Jensen moves the ball across half court. They find Harvey. Harvey feigns three. Takes a step backwards and passes it. Van Cleve finds a man open. Go to Harvey. Harvey on the outside, right back to Jensen. Jensen to Van Cleve. Van Cleve pushing up and collects two more. Frazier. Walton for three. No good. 2.5 minutes to play, and 2 more points scored for the Roadrunners. And timeout, Edmonds. Boy, oh boy, this has turned into something else. 75-66 with 2.5 minutes remaining. We'll be right back after this. Today's game brought to you by STCU. STCU salutes the community colleges of Washington for helping students achieve their educational and career goals for more than 50 years. When it comes to your financial goals, join the not-for-profit financial cooperative that serves members throughout Washington. 2.5 minutes remain in this contest between the Roadrunners and the Tritons. Roadrunners with a 9-point lead. They go out. Higgins for three. No. And they go out again. Fantastic work there to get the ball. And nearly stolen away by Walton. And Walton fouls Jensen. That is the third foul on Walton. And doing the honors from the sideline is going to be Van Cleve. Van Cleve able to get it in. Finds his teammate. Gets freed. And another foul. And that's the fourth foul on Walton. So Walton in a little bit of foul trouble. So Jensen will shoot. Shot up. And brought back by Walton. Great screen by Higgins. The three. No good. Rebound, Jensen. The Tritons wanting a jump ball, but it turns into a foul. And that foul on Morris is the first personal on Morris today. A minute and 54 seconds remaining in the contest. And Jensen to shoot again. Has been wicked accurate from the free throw line until I said that. So away goes Walton. Outside, Higgins, and Morris for three. Drains it from downtown. Jensen, outside throw, gets it right back. In the middle now is Ecker. Deciding what to do with it now. Moving up. Outside from Flora. Van Cleve pushing. No good. Rebound, however, by Ecker. Then Walton comes away with it. They go outside. Doyle, Higgins, and Walton for three. No good. In the final 60 seconds. And there's a foul. A 6-point deficit. And that's going to be the fourth personal foul on Price. And it's going to send Bailey Ebers to shoot. Ball is up. And no good. Walton on the rebound. Higgins, long three. No good. And look at this. Evers with an easy two. Wasting no time. Three from Frazier, no good. Jensen comes down with it. And here we go again, another two, and that is pretty much the nail in the coffin. And it looks like LBCC will win. And the rebound comes down, a foul. That foul on Getzfried. That's his fourth personal. Doesn't seem to matter much, though, with 19.7 seconds remaining in the contest. The Linn-Benton Roadrunners will move on to face the winner of the Centralia Walla Walla game. We'll have that game live for you right here on the NWAC Sports Network and STSPN. Another shot from Price. No good. And out of bounds. So all that's left is a little game of keep away with 18:80 left in the second half. And a foul. So the Tritons not content to go down without a fight. The third personal foul on Higgins. So the end of this game seeming more and more like an inevitability every second as the first one is drained easy. 80-70 is the score. Second shot is good as well. So away the clock goes, 15 seconds. Frazier pushing up and collects two more. 11.3 seconds. You'll probably see a quick foul here. No, they elect to go on the outside of the court. Down to the final few seconds. And that's going to do it. And the clock finally runs out, and when the smoke clears, the Roadrunners have dodged Wile E. Coyote, moving into the next round. They're going to face either the Trailblazers or the Walla Walla Warriors. We'll have that game for you tomorrow on Elite 8 Sunday. And don't forget to tune in approximately 20 minutes. We'll have Centralia and Walla Walla. From everybody here at the Northwestern Athletic Conference, the entire crew at STSPN, the entire crew in the truck, always doing such a great job. We will see you in a little while.